Oh my god. My head. Like, what is this about? Like. Look at those nostrils.
You weren't there. This lady here came to the house and talking to them and then sick. Yeah, kid's pregnant. Double check with children. I don't know her name.
What happened? What happened?
I found it downstairs. I was ready to start looking through it. And then what really made me like start looking for real is this. Look at these pictures. Look how old these pictures are. Look how old this book is. That's my great-great-grandmother. I think they're supposed to Frankie. And the fact that they even had the money to have colored pictures back then, like look at these pictures, how old they are. And then that's when I found this.
I'll take a few days.
Look, my great-great-great-grandparents are Calmira and Frederick.
Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it.
Sarah Terrell. I don't even know who that is. That's what I was telling you earlier. It was like a Lucy and whatever. It's like, this is crazy. So I sent it to my cousin chat and they were like, oh my god, can you make copies? And I was like, yeah.
College football game in Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list.
Oh fuck!
This is
Can I get
one
the
of the most
exception?
unique
Oh,
stadiums in all of college sports.
You and your mom know that's my food. I need water though. You and your mom got into about what?
And watch the college football
Can you talk to her about this shit?
One of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Sun Devils ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Gonna take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field, and right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Looking to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Dogs have this offense rolling. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Using his feet. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Frazier. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on fourth down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for threes, Palmer. You settle for threes a lot of times later in the game, you'll regret it.
It's the right time to go for it, too, because it's early, and even if you don't get it, the opponent has to drive the entire field. I think you send a very clear message to your team as a head coach when you make that decision early. I'm going to be aggressive. I trust you guys. We're here to win this football game, and we're going to take our shots when we can.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 20. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
It'll be 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Zips it out to his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He wants to throw it again. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdown, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go with Brown. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Brown. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. From the red zone, it's Brown. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. The 50. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way, and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs!
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Arizona State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Moving out to the right. Throws into the middle of the field. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. At the 40, there he goes. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He's going for it all. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Touchdown, Bulldog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Forced out of the pocket. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab, breaks into the open, and they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Gets away from 1. He's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. On first down, Nate Frazier. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains.
Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he added the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unleashes one. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Unleashes one. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like that back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Wants to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He might want another play.
Doc! Venom, hey, Venom!
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. A full dive to haul that one in.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State, taking on the number 14 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Cyclones, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Might be changing the route. A give to Brown. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. So now it's 2nd and long. Brown again. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The throw to the outside is complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
With the catch, it's Harris. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
To the air on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the tight end outside. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal with the 6. And the Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run with Brown. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! He'll try to tack on one more. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this defense has to be ready for this. The offense likes to be aggressive. They like to take shots. That won't be the last time they try one of these 50-50 type balls down the boundary. Defense better be ready.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air. It's Stockton. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Quarterback making checks. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Makes one man miss. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks so much harder.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown, ASU. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
And he makes the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Back to pass, it's Stockton. He uncorks one deep. Snags it down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Georgia! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Number 91, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
And the misconnection on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Right on the money. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There's a crease. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
The Sun Devils line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And he breaks the play.
Defense, a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Arizona State, 28.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He lobs one high down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Finds some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. With the catch, it's Anderson. At the 45 on his way. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Finds a man in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down in bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The screen, he can go. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Escapes the pressure going right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
3rd and long, they're throwing the out route, trying to get it on the boundary, but a great job by the defense, anticipating it and then knocking it away.
They kick it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Got a man. It's Miller.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it.
Got a little grass. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Frazier again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. On the run, fires downfield. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Steps away. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Stop, Jack! Stop, stop! Hammer, hammer! Hey, hammer! Rush, rush, rush!
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Punch, punch, punch! Wilson, hey! Wilson, Wilson!
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Back open in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bulldogs have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Firing to the right, complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line.
Wide 53! Wide 53!
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He's got his man. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Wants to fire on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. After this, it'll be a wrap. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Touchdown, ASU! Somehow, they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Snap in the shotgun. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Past the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were.
That keeps the score. Georgia 58, Arizona State 38.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that